There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said, squirrel!" There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said,
squirrel! Hey y'all, can you hear me? I need to know you can hear me. How is everyone? Hope you're having a good weekend. Okay. I didn't plan this. I don't have anything big planned, but I was playing with my studio, and I think I found some things I had put in there wrong. So, figured I'd try. Let me go in the chat and say, hey. Give me 1 second. Every time I hear the squirrel song now, for some reason, I'm like, who is that man singing with her? Violet Witch. Hey. Bingo. Tina. Wolfie. Heather. Sorry, Hoot 3. Hey. I don't know if they go out before start the live. I don't know how it works. I can't figure. I don't know at what point. I think I have to actually hit live and go live before it sends them. Hey, April. Hey, S.C. Johnson. Cano. And the chat just left me. Heather McDonald said, glad to hear what? Oh, Violet said I wasn't going to be here very long. We're going to try to keep it short. Hey, Tammy. Nay. And I think I caught up. That was quick. Hey, Kath. No, it skipped some. Sorry. Liz. Hi. Did I miss anyone? Maybe not. How are y'all doing? My monitor looks weird. It looks like it's in black and white. Old Madonna songs? Cano? I'm not a fan of hers anymore. I used to love her, or like her, when I was a kid. Alright. It's making me uncomfortable. So what have y'all been doing? I've been trying to catch up on YouTube today. But for once, there's not a whole lot going on that I saw. I drop something every day 4,500 times, y'all. Constant. I'm the most clumsiest person in the world. I just knocked my light off table. I got mine this afternoon and I have one for Monday. What you get, Tina? Notifications. Oh, you got the one for Monday too? I hadn't verified that for sure yet, but I'm sure it will happen. We're gonna have a guest. Monica Loren in chat. Hey Claire. People are rolling in slowly. Tears for Fears, Duran. I'm gonna leave the screen with the chat on for just a second. Bear with me, I'm sorry. Y'all know I don't plan nothing. I saw my baby yesterday. And she's got me wrapped around her finger, y'all. Okay, no, I've sent you a DM, Twitter. I also added, I don't see him, but I added the cloud bot or whatever to the stream or to my moderator list, but I don't see him, so I don't know what happened there. He should also give me some notifications if he shows up. It's weird that he's not. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The little green man that tells he usually says hi style. Y'all go get some coins or something. I don't know. I don't see him, but I did add him to my moderators and turn them on. Did I hear about filing something else again? He filed 2 days, like 2 days in a row. I haven't heard anything tonight. The last one was ridiculous. The last one I heard, it was repetitive, and it was he said something about being unable to be her counsel because Lori thought she was being counseled by him. It was ridiculous. You were involved, Nene, with Good Girls on Netflix? What is that? I haven't seen that, but what do you mean involved? Were you binge watching? That swing thing is cray. What is it? No, is it loud, Liz? I love it. I'll be glad when I have an office desk or office chair, and I'll put this in a different room. It's not ideal for a computer desk chair. I guess it didn't work, my thing. I got mine this afternoon. I've lost the chat. I'm working on it, y'all. I'll be here. Heck no.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing good. I love my Saturday off.
How's the
Hi
grandbaby?
to everyone in chat. Oh, he's doing good. He's trying to hold his head up already.
Really? Mine?
Yeah.
So is mine.
I was like,
I got
oh,
pictures
no.
yesterday. I'm so in love. And yesterday was the first time I've really been to see her that she was awake the whole time. And
Oh, okay.
yes, and she acted like she was going to the bathroom on me, and she did, but
Aw.
she's gassy, so I'm like, gosh, she's been pooping for like an hour. Is this normal? And her mama said it's probably just gas because, I said, no, it sounds like it's really, but she she had eaten. My son called and said, if you want to come right now, she's eating, and then she'll be awake for a little while. So he gave me the heads up. And then I just held her and loved her and rocked her, and she when she was pooping on me, she grins and like turns one corner of her lip up, like she knows it's funny.
Oh yeah, all babies do that.
And then she don't like to lay down. She likes to be sitting up. She wants me to hold her upright. And I held her until I knew I was about ready to have to leave because I had something I had to do. And I got her to sleep. And now I didn't want to leave. So I can't wait until they're closer.
Oh, okay. I got my fur baby the other day.
Did
He's
you?
so cute. I named him Dominic.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a little bitty small thing.
Every time one of my dogs goes to heaven, I say I will. Well, no, not then. Every time I get a new puppy, I say I will never, ever, ever again get a puppy because they're so hard to train. They're so aggravating. They're so
to me, it's real
cute,
easy.
and they smell. Their breath don't stink, and it's so easy to just fall into them being the master and sleeping in the bed and doing whatever, and then they're ruined forever.
No, the thing is, I know how to train dogs because my dad taught me how to do that because I was partly raised on a farm. So we had dogs just running around the farm.
Me too. My dad never messed with them. He was in the garden or with the hogs. But Cash, I've got 120-pound 2-year-old that I'll send to you for a month, and you can see what you can do with him. And you know what you can do with him? Not shat, because he is ruined.
He already barking at my boyfriend for kissing me.
Oh
Yes, he's trying to be the alpha now. He's Chihuahua and Terrier.
Chihuahua and Terrier.
Yep, cute little thing.
Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. Oh shoot. I'm trying to check my
Thank you, Monica. Sure. How is everyone doing in chat tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm a little bit more excited today. I've just been having fun with him.
How big is he?
He's really small. I can see, well, let me see if I can send you the picture of him, and then you could show everybody in the. I don't know how to screen share or anything like that. Let me get it for you.
I'm going to read in the chat because I have not looked since you came on. Oopsie. I'm going to get my life together and figure out how to work this damn monster stream service. Chihuahuas are very protective. They are. I love Chihuahuas, but some of them aren't cute. I like the long-haired ones. It's so complicated, Tina, if you're talking about the computer stuff. Oh, goodness. Hey, Leanne. What kind of dog? You know, Hoot 3, that's basically what newspapers say, asking to qualify him to be able to represent. I think that guy is... There's something wrong with him. Oh, she fell out. She'll be back. That Brown lawyer dude, those last papers they sounded like Katie wrote them. Or she's down his throat, on his back, aggravating the heck out of him. Who said I heard something about Brown asking to still defend KJ. I may have heard wrong. In his last filings, I read them on here. He went on and on about how Lori her declaration shouldn't be there, but he kept saying she had made the statement that Brown was her counsel because he was going to write the first declaration for her. You're in here twice. And that's...
How's that?
Because you fell out and come back in. Just hang one up.
How do you do that?
There you go. And I forgot what I was saying.
Oh,
Squirrel.
sorry.
Um. Oh, he has to defend. And then he said something about, am I still able to defend my girl or whatever? I don't know how he worded it. He went round and round and didn't put periods in his It was ridiculous. Did you see it, Kano? The last
Um,
declaration that Michael.
yes, I did. I was like, oh my God, what is his
I got
problem?
stupider reading it than
Me
I
too.
was
I
when
was
I
like,
started. I was like,
I,
I'm Squirrel, and I was losing brain
I said, he
cells.
is the most incompetent lawyer I have ever seen and heard in my life.
Like you could hear the sound coming out of my ears, like shh, as the brain
Yeah.
cells were flying out, and
It seemed like to me they trying to get this get court in early, get the case, listened to early. And I'm sitting here thinking, and me and Michael talking, and I'm like, he said, "Oh, what the hell? Tati can just go and file in Missouri, in Minnesota, or whatever."
who said that? Wait, I might have missed. Was there more papers I hadn't seen?
I'm just so the
Oh,
jurisdiction
you're
hasn't
talking
even
about
been
between the
decided.
lawyers. Okay.
Right. And I said the jurisdiction and everything hasn't even been decided. Michael said, "Oh hell, Tati can just go ahead and file in Minnesota and get it there because the laws there are even worse than Washington. She's gonna have to pay more,
She's got
right?"
all the money she needs, Toddy does. Katie doesn't, probably.
Yeah.
He has to be the dumbest attorney. I would be seriously worried about my case.
Me too.
Is she worried?
She needs
Who
somebody else to
knows?
represent. Oh, I sent a picture to your DM
Okay.
of the doggy. He's so little.
I don't have it. Oh, you sent it to the... Okay, I got it. No, I don't have
Yeah.
it. You
I
sent
sent it to you.
You sent it to Twitter? Did you send it to my new Twitter or the one that got suspended months ago?
The zero, the 00 on the end of it.
I don't have it. Let me refresh. Maybe it's...
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Cute doggy. Wait, why is it in the close? You got 4? They're a lot of hot dogs.
4. Huh? I got 1.
Okay, I got the one of 4 before you picked one. I don't have one.
Yeah, before I pick one. Yeah, that's in.
It didn't come through though. Yeah.
It didn't?
Uh-uh.
Let me see.
But oh god, no. Why does that happen? I was gonna show y'all something. I don't know if I hate this. I know how I can do it. I wish somebody
Direct
could
message.
like do what? No,
I'm
I have like a photos thing that's on my phone that they're all on. All of my pictures are on, and it's also on my computer. So
Oh, there you go.
if they would sync, if they would sync together, they would both show up. I want it open. They would both show up on, like I could, whatever's on my phone, I could pull up on my computer. But I don't know, like, it's not an automatic sync. I don't know. My phone is going off on me.
I got my phone and my tablet and my computer all linked together.
I want it. Save him.
I just sent you the picture.
I do too, but it won't show me. I have to like save it to my computer.
The one that I sent to you, the message that I sent you. Are you going on soon? And you responded, and then you sent me the link. That's when I put it in our little chat.
I found the picture. I just can't open it.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
okay.
so aggravating. Okay, I was up there. Can y'all see that? I don't know if they can see it.
Yeah, it's showing.
Oh, look.
Yeah, he's just all
Oh,
just.
look. I mean, why is there a camera roll folder if it's not hooked to my phone camera roll? I don't get it. Like,
Oh,
why isn't the pictures there?
he's
Where
so
are we riding him?
little
Why I got
though.
up? Huh?
He's so little. I'll be afraid I'm gonna step on him.
Yeah.
My bed is like 3 feet off the floor, and he was up there,
You're probably
and
definitely gonna.
I'm scared he's gonna fall. 3 or 4 feet, my bed is up off the floor. After use the steps thing to get up there.
Mm. You
'Cause
don't
I'm
let
short
him.
myself.
Where's he sleeping? Don't let him sleep in your bed. Well, he's never gonna be more than 2 pounds. Cash will push me off the bed. I can't even sleep a whole night. Um, it's ridiculous.
No, he don't want to go inside of his tote that I bought him that I spent $40 for.
That's
And
the
he
best
just
way.
like being in.
That really is the best way to train them, though. Um, with the little ball, put him in their crate, and Cash was well on the way to being an awesome dog, and he broke his leg, and then he never was alone again for like 8 months. It was ridiculous. He went
Oh,
every
okay.
day. He went to drive-throughs and got fed lunch with. It was just a hot mess. He's ruined.
EKC, people suck. How you doing?
It's air in here. Why can't I find my damn pictures? Twitter.
I love her uploads.
I know.
You can
I
take.
watched one a while ago from last. I think it was last night. That I had missed. I'm like, how do I keep missing them? Well, I don't know. Camera roll? Nope. I need to take a course about some stuff about this damn computer. Okay, Colleen said T-Spiracy is live talking about the mod she interviewed. Where did the chat go? Tag
You
on
can
it.
take the picture down now.
Oh, sorry. Oopsie. AEKC. I thought I saw another name. Hey, Laura. Only wait for so long. I will check back later on to see if she is live. Who? Oh, wait. Who is Heather talking about? I have a cat, and since I'm thinking of getting a dog for walks because my cat refuses to go on long walks with me. Cats don't generally do walks well, huh?
You could teach them how to. You could train them on the lead.
Well, there's
On cats, you can.
there is a
On some.
isn't there a joke about that? There is a TV show where the chick takes her cat to work with her, and she like when she gets out of the car, she doesn't tote the cat. She says, "Come on, kitty." Come in, and the cat never does what she says. I can't remember what show is that. It's not the Vanderpump, I don't think. It might be Vanderpump Rules. It's the girl that it might not be. I don't know. My memory sucks.
I don't even look at none of that stuff. I'm more into the Real Housewife stuff, and I look at.
I
it
don't like some of those. I don't like. Well, and I'm not gonna say I don't like them, but I've never watched some of those. Like the Potomac and Atlanta and Dallas. I've never watched. This new one, Salt Lake City. Y'all, I'm gonna take I'm not being ugly. Have y'all seen Salt Lake? Is that what's called? Utah. Yeah. Somebody's gonna say those ladies. Oh, there's something wrong with them. Hey, Jane. I'm waiting for somebody in chat. I'm waiting to see if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Like, I don't understand how all of them are odd looking. that no one may have watched them, but I've watched them just because on the previews I'm like, what in the heck? It looks like they're all related.
Mary married her grandma's
Ma's husband.
husband
She
after her
did.
death.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they all look so weird. I don't know what it is. Tina, my cat, would go on short walks. On a leash, Claire? And someone said something. I saw the that mod live again earlier, and she was upset. But it was the end of it before because I had been on here. So I didn't see most of it.
Tammy Hughes.
Wait,
That's
Salt Lake
funny.
City women have high altitude. And a lot of injections have put the pressure on their faces or something. I mean, they're awkward. I don't know. I'm not like picking on their looks, but I don't
Good
want.
night, Leanne Ferguson.
Oh, Leanne, thanks for coming in. Hey, Kimberly. I probably would if I'd watch them like the Dallas, but these be nice. Is that what that also gets said about everyone that comes over at some point?
I slept all day yesterday, the first day I was off. I was tired. I worked 8 days straight, so.
I came home from my son's. Well, I left my son's house and went. I had to go buy some groceries because I had ate all my groceries I bought 5 days before, and I've gained like 7 pounds. And I got home at like 7 o'clock and laid across my bed. I didn't even turn the TV on, and I was like in my DMs responding to Twitter DMs, and I fell asleep. And I woke up like 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh, okay.
And I never fall asleep with the TV off.
Oh.
So I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep, and I just started doing my job applications and stuff.
Yeah, is the weather bad there with snow and everything?
No, it's not that cold here. I mean, it's cold,
Okay.
but it's not that cold. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it was 82 here in the valley today.
Oh, that's good. I wish it was
Yeah.
82 here.
It was okay.
Night, night, Leanne. We'll be here, maybe. Nay, nay. Who is dinging my phone? Let's see. So you're just.
I was promoted to team leader or shift leader.
Oh.
Yeah, I was promoted.
That's where you get to do the first interview.
No,
That was different.
I was promoted to team leader where I could do write-ups and send people home.
Oh
if they
yay!
get on
I
my
want to work for
nerves.
you.
Yay.
Can you send me home?
I was so happy. He was like, I'm just going to pass you through because you've been doing fast food for 32 years. And I'm not ashamed of it because you got to work somewhere. And I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Is
So, everything
Erin
is
still
good.
in here? You just reminded me of something that pissed me off in a video. And she reported on the video, and it pissed her off too because she's a bartender. Erin, that video, those ladies that I introduced you to, I think we saw that part of the video in my stream before you got there. But that woman really said, he's a bartender. What the heck is wrong with being a bartender? Like, they make good money. Some
Yes,
cities.
they do.
Not where I live. Not where I live, but some places they make good money.
Yes, bartenders here in California, they make good money in some cities. Yeah.
I mean, some of them do here. The girls, if the bars would open back up, they would anyway.
Yeah. At the
But
casinos, I know the bartenders make good money.
I watched her video again. I don't know. If she talked about it twice? I don't know. Anyway, earlier I saw that and I heard Erin say, what's wrong with being a bartender? I think it was a translation. And I was like, same. I heard the same thing. My sister's been a bartender for at least 20. People don't keep a job for 20 years if it sucks, you know?
Thank you.
Damn, if I want
Yes.
to be around a bunch of drunks every night if I can't drink with them.
And plus, I like to see people happy when they eating and they're just talking. I'm more of a family person. That's
Yeah.
what I am. We was always taught to sit around the table and talk.
You
We'd
made a
set the
thousand
table up
dollars a
nice.
week in the
Yeah.
90s, Tina?
Mhm.
That is insane. I made awesome money tending. You can't really work at a corner bar and make good money though. You need to work in clubs, restaurants. Go. Yeah, the clubs. There ain't no clubs where I live anymore, but there was when I was in my mid-20s, and they were cool around here. I loved them. And the bar, like, it would take you a while to get a drink at the bar. And
Mhm.
some of the clubs added extra bars.
Oh yeah. Yes. Especially out here, especially in the Hollywood area. Oh, the nightclubs are nice there, and especially at the casinos. I think they do really good there. Casinos is the thing to be a bartender too.
Yeah, I've never been to a casino.
Mhm. Oh, they're nice. I don't gamble or nothing like that. I just walk around and watch everybody else play, or either I just sit at the bar and have a few drinks. So,
Yeah, I don't have the money to gamble either.
yeah.
Um,
Never liked it. I tried it one time and I bet all of the money and I won $75. And I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? Why is the bells and stuff going off? It was a penny machine.
where I live, people get addicted to there's poker machines in the convenience stores, and
Hmm.
people will lose their whole paycheck on a Friday. Or they'll
Oh,
win
wow.
$700 on Friday or $1,400, and then by Monday they've lost that and their whole paycheck. It's ridiculous. Um, I think it goes along with the other addictions in this county, because I know I'm serious, because I've heard that. And if you, never mind, I'm not going to say if you look at it, but, well, I mean, it's a small area. You can kind of guess who's at the poker machines when you go in the store. Police wife, her name's, um, yeah, we're not, I'm not, talking about that on my stream. Because I knew that people would say that, no matter what, and I just, yeah, stuff. Drama.
Mhm.
Hey, y'all. I'm not sure of the events that played out today. Oh, I don't know that anything happened today, did it?
Just want to KJX mods.
She went on a live with T last night, right?
I think so. Yeah, I
Yeah,
looked at that too
and
for
just
a
did a
little
little
bit, but then I fell
interview, and
asleep.
she told her side or her experience, and she had done a
Hmm.
live herself. And then I did see her before I went live tonight. I saw her, but she was ending, and I don't know if she was by herself or she was live with someone. But
Yes.
um, she's had a a, a rough couple years, and we've all had a rough last year. It's been almost a year. Do you realize that, Can I? Since all this
Yeah.
stuff started, like, it is almost a year.
Kofefe, definitely. Mm. This is crazy. And then it's getting worse here because the second strand is here. People getting sick from left to right, and the hospitals are full here in the valley. And I'm like, okay, I'm still following the guidelines from last year. So I'm really safe. Yeah, I do not want to get sick again like that.
Yeah,
No. Mm-mm. And
I've
can get
never
reinfected too.
I've never been to the horse races they're talking about in there. I haven't seen T tweet about it. Um, this is how I am about stuff. I have been right down there through it on Twitter. Twitter is a cesspool. Twitter will accuse. There are some paranoias. Um, however, I've thought it. I think stuff, but I'm not going to make a claim. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to accuse someone, because I know several that have been accused of stuff were my friends, and they weren't doing what they were accused of doing, or they weren't sent here or whatever. So I don't. I mean, And my advice to anyone that's coming from that channel, don't come straight here asking for money from people, because that's going to make people suspicious. And
Yeah.
I said that to them, to the new people. There was a little group that came at one time, and I said, it makes me nervous. I wouldn't do, because people can't. In her which I don't know what T said about her, but in her defense, I will say, the tweets I saw, or the conversations I saw her in, it was when they first got here, and she told what she told on her first live, which was what happened with the list, the Amazon wish list, and everyone else was trying to get her to go live or do a stream and talk about it and try to get the wish list or whatever. And she was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. I did see that somewhere. But I haven't talked to her since. I don't know what's happened today. But I will not accuse anyone of anything.
Good night, Violet Witch. Sleep well.
Dad, I didn't even see she was leaving. Nah, thank you for coming. Yeah, I just don't like the let's all. It happened with it happened with that witness, did it? It kind of did. Like, someone did a video and said she was whatever, the hacker. People just jump on the bandwagon, and it'll mess with your head if you got a couple hundred people hating your guts. Sorry, but I won't give a stranger online. That's my thing. Like, if you're not just giving it because you want to give your money to someone, just make sure you're comfortable with it first. Because I don't have any money to give anybody right now, I'll be honest with you. But
me neither.
If somebody comes to YouTube and immediately is asking for money, like from the very beginning, like in certain way, I don't know. You get a feel. I don't know.
My Katie, that was creepy.
My heart broke for her when she was telling her story, but I haven't seen anything that's happened.
I don't like to see people crying. You know, it just gets to me. It gets me started. Gets me to, my tears.
Yeah, that's my second
face.
advice. Don't cry on your YouTube channel, because you'll get accused of something. I'm just kidding, y'all.
Because it scares everybody. It scares everybody because I don't cry out. I don't make a sound. My tears just run down my face. And they said that's scary because you don't know what that person's gonna do.
They don't know if you're mad crying. If you're mad crying, they need to be scared, and they need to be looking for their exit.
Yes, I'm like, I'm looking at them like, you better run. Y'all just piss me off.
Aaron, are you on a bender week or a sleep bender? Are you going live later again? Autumn weekend lives. Hey, always busy. I can't stand the media. And I'm not. I don't know. I don't think. I felt like that cringe, like, oh, I know what's coming. And I even said to one of my mods in a DM, I feel like there's fixing to be some backlash. And there wasn't the first time. And then there was a couple more videos, and I haven't seen what's really happened. But no live and no sleep ender in the near future. I have to work tomorrow. Okay. Dang it.
Yeah, I don't work until 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. I got to study tonight. And
you got to study?
Yes, I got to study the danger zones and all this other stuff. And the hand washing thing, I know that in the back of my hand. Like it ain't nothing.
They should have given you them handbooks years ago, and you could have been studying.
Yeah. I know them, but he just want me to know them in case somebody come down from the big office. My hair, and I be there. Yeah.
I'm going to show y'all. Because it won't show unless I'm like in the sunlight, like really how purple it is. The first few days after I colored it yesterday. And I forgot I had to color my hair. I mean, I was just busy. And it stayed on like 20, 30 minutes longer than it was supposed to. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be bald. But no, it just made the roots almost so dark purple, they're almost black. And I don't, it's not supposed to be purple to start with. But look, you can't really see it.
I can see the purple.
I don't know if it's my monitor's got a bad color or bad color on it. I love the roots though. They turned out better than normal. But look, you see how frizzy? It's because, my hair's saying, "What'd you do to me?"
Do you put vitamin E on your hair after you dye it?
I have a after color thing. Local COVID numbers are down. Peeps have spring fever, so work has been. You work at a bar during the day too? Oh yeah, is it like a biker bar? I bet. Did you use the? I use permanent with number 10. What's it called? Developer. I like it this time even better. Usually I like try to stay in the house for a few days because it's like unusual looking, but I like it this time. I don't know. But in a few days it'll lighten up. It looks really good when I gotta wash it. Maybe I'll open my curtains and do a live tomorrow. They're up here. I'm still not back to work. I'm sorry, the swing. Who is... Do y'all have, like, an issue where your notifications for, like, junk mail only comes in late at night?
Yes, I get that.
Ding-a-dinging. I hate it.
Yeah, I get
What's
that.
Katie doing, y'all? What's she been up to?
Especially my email. Oh, my email get I get my emails so late at night. All I hear is my phone going off. I'm like, I'm tired of this, so I just put it on Do Not Disturb.
I do too, and then I don't hear my phone ring, and then my mom will send somebody over here to check on me because I didn't answer her. It's crazy.
I like the color though of your hair.
It's called Orchid, Radiant Orchid. Yeah, I love it. I've been using it for over a year.
Everybody's getting into the purple. I said maybe I should dye my hair purple. I go, nah.
Well, and it's kind of red, but I'll send you a pic on IG. Cool. Trying to pretend Toad isn't a Nazi. I saw his book. Why would he rate that book? Someone said if he gives it, can you tell I've gained weight? No, because I can tell in the camera that I've gained weight in my face. I've been eating like a horse.
No,
why would he give that book a rating? And if he gave someone said if he gave it a rating over 1, he's a subhuman or whatever it is that they call people. He said that tweet I saw was like he's a piece of shit. I've been shades of purple for 7 years. The closest I'd ever done to crazy color was like burgundy before.
I did blonde one time, and oh boy, I was like, ooh, when the sun hit it, it came out so pretty. I said, I'm not doing that again. Everybody liked it.
It's so much, it's wild when you go outside how much different it looks.
Yeah. Because when the sun hits it, it brings out the color even more. I don't know why.
Wait, Sarah, it says KJ doesn't seem to own a tissue box. She is using a blanket, a shirt, a towel. Is she live? We might have to take it back to old school live streaming a live stream. Right? Did you catch that he admitted that that's not a violation? I forget who in chat said it, but someone said to check subreddit's Discord for receipts. Where in the Discord? I'm looking there now. I don't know. I'm not in that Discord. I don't think they like me over there. And you know what? Ain't none of my business. What's supposed to be in there, Tina? Okay. I thought she was live. Is she live on IG? And it worked too, without me doing anything. I might have did something. Thank you,
Oh,
Tina,
wow.
for $9.99 through Super Chat. I have a cup of hot chocolate. Thank you.
Oh, and it
It's
showed up in
cool.
the in
Yeah,
the
it showed up
chat.
without me having
Yeah.
to approve it because I was just, that's why I wasn't going to go live tonight. I was just playing with my stream labs and I found a couple settings that I had, steps that I hadn't done. But the dang chat box, the guy that goes hi stall, he's not here, so I don't know. Click on the pin icon. Oh, okay. And it, damn it. What? I don't know how. Oh, wait, yes, I do. What does it say? Where does it say how to do it? The pin, and it'll show you all the. What does that mean, Liz? Click on the pin
The
icon.
pin icon.
I'm not in the Discord. Is she talking about Discord? I was about to pin that, but it won't let me. Thank you, Tina. He should expand on specifically what he liked about the book. I've read it and it's bizarre, and his ideological theories and POV are disturbing. You've read it and it's bizarre. Someone in, was it Aaron Share? Someone earlier I saw, my memory, y'all, had read it twice. They said once in years ago and once recently, and they still wouldn't brag about it. Like, I mean, you read it just so you want to read it, but why are you going to? He gave it like a good rating, right? A decent rating.
Sorry, I'm playing my Sims
Sorry, I
3.
sneezed.
My Sims 4. I'm sorry. I'm playing my Sims 4 while I'm on live with you.
I bought a Sims game for the kids one time when they were little, and it was so complicated I couldn't figure it out, so I took it back.
I've
But
been playing it since the first one
this
came
was
out.
like a
So
PlayStation. This was some,
yeah,
I don't know what it was. Oh,
Todd gave it 4 out of 5.
see,
Wow, wow. Why would he rate it though?
why would he rate it a 4 out of 5 during the climate in which he's living right now and what he's going like?
Wow.
I think they're sad. They hate each other really or something. Yes, in the general section on top of the screen there should be a pin icon, Aaron. Click on it and there should be a message that reads January 22nd. Her post was removed for begging. Oh my word. I think I got kicked. I was in that Discord, I think. And then someone told me that I got kicked from it. And I never checked because I don't know. Would they see me if I tried to? I don't know. Click on that and it should take you to the first receipt. Well, I want to see the receipts. I'll send you a link, Aaron. You come right up on here and share screen if you want.
The only thing I
You
use
have to be in
Discord for
Discord's
is
not private.
gaming. I only use Discord for gaming because they
Because
be playing the Sims and war games and stuff like that. That's the only. I only go in there when they gaming. That's it.
aren't they like arguing in most of them? I mean, I'm in a
Gaming is
few. I
fun.
am in a few, but I don't like big groups of chats like that.
Oh, I do when they gaming.
I've never been to a gaming and watched.
Discord, yeah, they be talking about the game and what they're doing in it and stuff. It's really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, hey Liz, you explained it right. I'd be patting myself on the back too, because
I still have my PlayStation 2. I still have the games for that. I'm still collecting. I go on eBay and collect games for the PlayStation 2 because mine still work. So
I've got the card with the Tiger Woods, and he's got all of his whatever that I built up on him.
Oh, I even have the old Mortal Kombat games I play on.
Oh my
there.
God, I loved that in high school.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, and I still play them.
there's
hmm
who did I send the message to? I was gonna show y'all something.
And I think I found me an Atari console, but I don't think they asking that much for it. But if it's a good price, I'm gonna get it.
What's a good price on an Atari?
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably they're 40 years old, right?
I think so. But he said he has two left, and I said if you give me a good deal, I'll definitely order it. Order it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. And the games come with it and everything. So
yeah.
yeah.
Hold
I
on one second.
collect a lot of stuff, even movies. I collect old movies and everything. Like West Side, is it West Side Story or the West Side?
Don't
Yeah,
get me
something like that.
lying. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm trying to save a folder. Mm.
And the Game Boy, I got the Game Boy, the Brown series, the flip one that opens up. I have that one, and I play that sometimes.
See, you make me just feel like an old lady because I don't know how to. I have no clues.
Every time I turn around, my friend, oh, you gaming and watching YouTube? I say yes, yes I am.
Oh, shit. I've got it almost, y'all. Just gonna show you something. Baseball. Ah, I've got to get a new chair at this computer desk. I like slam myself up against the desk in this chair like 3 times every time I sit here because it's too close. It's hung in the ceiling too close. Okay, let me try to pull it over and see if it works. Yeah. That one didn't work. Of course it didn't.
Thank you, Monica. Is a super chat, is it?
Um, Give
For
me
$5 for Monica.
I'll read it in just a second. I'm not looking. I'm not on the screen that has the chat right now. I'm sorry, but I'm headed over there. There. See, I knew if I'd wait, it would show up. Yay! Thank you, Monica. Glad you came tonight. I always enjoy being. I always enjoy when y'all come. Thank you. I have people that are always here. Y'all are amazing.
And the subscribers, we love you.
Y'all are teasing me. What is going on in the Discord? They're like over there, like doing that gossip. Like, I had no idea. You gotta tell us. Look at there, y'all. Wait, she's not up there yet? Yes, she is. Ain't that pretty, baby? She wanted to be up like that the whole time. She didn't
Oh,
want to lay down. If I would lay her in the little bump boopy or whatever it's called, she'd be like, nope. She'd start whining. I think her neighbors are the liberal. What happened with her neighbors? Something happened? I might have to jump in a Discord. Who
ooh, it's
said
getting
exactly?
cold.
I have never had to say I'm not racist because it's obvious from my actions and words. Right? You know what's the worst, Claire? When somebody says, I'm not racist. I have black friends that scratch my head.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. She got a pointy nose.
She got what?
A pointy nose.
Well, no, this is her grinning at me because she just made my lap warm. Ain't she pretty? Oh my gosh. Hello,
Oh my
baby.
gosh, it's so beautiful.
She is a mess. She's rotten. Hey, Susie. I don't think Brown's filed anything else since the last one I heard. I'll have to go to Pacer and check. But
Brown. Oh boy. That man is a whole situation. Good Lord.
she found him, like somebody found him. The other night I was saying, it's like she planted him in her little garden and grew him from a little seed because he's just as effed up as she is. It's like they're twinsies. So, are you Nana, Grandma Gigi. Well, I said Gigi, and then the ex-husband's newest wife said, "No, I'm going to be Gigi." I said,
Oh, okay.
"Okay." She said, "We're both going to have to be Gigi." I said, "I'm not arguing about it. They can call me what they want, but um, I know
My
I'll be.
grandson, my grandson calls me
Just don't call me
Ma
Granny,
Duke,
please."
Ma Dukes. That's what my grandson called me.
I don't. People say that around here, but I don't understand what it means. Everybody calls their older woman that they are close to, like a mom, or their actual
Yeah.
mom, Ma Dukes.
Ma Dukes.
Is
Yep,
that
that's
like
what they.
what?
Yeah, that's what.
Where did that originate? Is there a movie about it? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Question for the chat: what the hell is Ma Dukes mean?
But I don't know. My daughter got him calling me that, and now my niece and nephews they starting to call me that too. Ma Dukes.
Yeah, our
It's cute.
ladies, like the ladies in my that run like the biker bars, they all get called that. I'm like, what does it mean? KJ's neighbors did um
Ask Google what the meeting is.
do what?
What do Ma Dukes mean?
Ask who did you say?
Google. It'll tell you.
Oh,
It'll tell you where it originated from.
okay. I can't. I will in a minute. I can't pull it up right now because it'll show up on my screen. Who exactly? She's backpedaling, trying hard to convince herself. See, I miss my chat. Just goes skip and like jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, the semi. Is it semi? The only one that said permanent. One was. Is it semi and permanent, or is it? I don't know. I think it was permanent. They only supported Biden because their neighbors support Trump. They like to go opposite the crowd. It's the same with the pride flag. They knew their neighbors wouldn't like it. I saw a video today. I don't know where, of course, but it was of her saying she doesn't want to be in a relationship with a woman. She just wants to make out with them. So that immediately in my head, no one get mad at me. This is my experience and my perspective, my experience. Just growing up, it became a trend of sorts
Uh huh.
at bars for girls to get drunk and make out with other girls. They weren't gay. They aren't gay. They didn't never steal the deal. They like to get drunk and make out with other girls in front of guys and get the guys all like, oh my God.
Uh huh. Hmm.
She,
Nope, not me. I'm
man,
bisexual. If you gonna kiss
if
me,
I
we
mean,
doing other
if you're
things.
bisexual, good for you. But it's like she says she is, then she says she's not, and then she says she is, but she just wants to make out. And I'm like, she is that age too. Like she's
Hmm.
my age, about that age where there's probably little stuff going on. But really, it really, a lot of girls I know, a lot of my friends would do that, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I know because they told me. The
Uh
guys
huh.
like it. Well, how drunk are you trying? Okay, you're at a bar where the guys are just trying to get you to go home with them anyway, and you
Hmm.
gotta. I don't know. I don't understand women. I don't understand humans sometimes.
No, because back in my 20s, I used to go home with the men and women. Okay, that's not a surprise to me because in the 20s, and I'm still doing
Well,
it.
if that's what
So,
you like, that's one thing. But don't
yeah.
do it to attract a man or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
I would do it to turn a man away that was trying to hit on me, Broly. I just go away. I don't like people. I think her neighbors are the liberal ones. Um,
Hmm. Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know the freaky part of me. I don't.
we've heard. We've heard.
Mhm.
I've never had to say I'm not. Yeah, I read that one. See, how do I just pick every time a message I've already read? Thank you, Aaron. And she cute. Who I'm just now catching up with my chat. Hey, Crystal Gale. Um, Thank you, Monica. I love her. Yes. Who's just somebody asked me? Oh, yes, Courtney. That's my grandbaby. Um, yeah, she's beautiful. Thank you,
Yes,
everybody.
she is.
I wish she would
Yeah.
never. I was holding my breath when I got over there because I don't see her but like once a week. And my son, she was in the bedroom with her mom, and my son went there and get her. And when he come out, I was expecting her to be bigger all of a sudden, than like noticeably bigger. And I'm sure she's bigger, but I was like every week I'll be like, hold my breath, hoping that she didn't change any. I don't want her to grow up. I want her to stay tiny. They
That's what I
grow up
said
so
too.
fast, man. Like it's like you don't have a baby long, and then they're gonna get tricked because they have to wake her up to feed her, wake her up to eat. It's just my son, her daddy. He
Uh
would
huh.
not cry if he was poop in a poopy diaper. He would never cry, or wake up for a diaper or feeding. We had to wake him up, and she does that too. Well, you know what that does? It makes you be like, oh, this ain't so bad. Let's do it again. And then that second one will ruin you. Like, they're all right. I don't want a third one anymore. I wanted three all my life until I had number two.
Ooh, Clara Murphy.
Hey, Claire, what you think he's? Who? Who is he? I don't even think Todd's tapping that. Hey, video bird. Is that who you were talking about? Todd? Toady? It ain't Todd, it's Toady. Hey, Aaron O'Kelly. We always said Mama Dukes. What is, so there's no meaning behind it? Hey, Gidget. But it's Mama Dukes, Dukes, right? Or are idiots around here saying it wrong and it's supposed to be Mama Deuce, like Mama number two? That would make more sense than Dukes. And Civil Law made me laugh when he said he was paranoid and jumps to the worst possible situation that hasn't happened yet. Was he talking about himself? Because I do that. Like Dukes of Hazzard. I've thought that, but I don't know. I don't like to assume because I'll always be wrong. I'm making sure I didn't miss anybody's chat. It's something else. I don't think I'm looking at the right screen. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm looking at the right... I can see my screen, but this ain't the one I like to be looking at. Oopsie. Why is she opening up on that side? I don't know. Aaron, it was always Mama Duke's where I grew up. Could be different in different parts. Yeah, that's what people say around here, but I never knew why. The crazy lady. Hell no, my son was only 20 days old when I got fixed. What? Talking where I don't think they'll do that here. Well, it depends on your age. You have to be a certain age where I live to get fixed, and I don't
Oh
think
wow.
they'll do it if you just have one kid, or it's up to the doctor, unless there's a health reason.
I think it's 24 out here in California. The age.
I don't think it's that old here, but it's over 21. It's
I
21 at
think it
least.
is. Yeah.
Because I have a friend that I work with at my last job, and she got married and had her first kid at 17, and then she had number two at 19. And I worked with her for 2 years after that, and she never stopped her post childbirth bleed, like her period, whatever. And
Ugh.
it was a medical issue, and
Hmm.
she had a surgery done. What's it called? Phlebation. I can't think of it. Y'all know they do it to your heart too. I can't remember where they go in there and burn everything off to try to stop it. It didn't work, and she had like 4 doctors say we're not doing that, and she said I can't ever have a baby again. I've been told not to ever try, and it still took her like 2 years to find a doctor. She had an ablation done, and that didn't help. But it took her a long time to find a doctor to do it. So, yeah, I'm an idiot, Patty. It was ablation.
I'm getting my vaccine in the
Oh my God.
month here.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Where I live, it's only for teachers and students. Let me tell y'all, have y'all been watching 90 Day Fiancés? Cause I've got to get on my soapbox.
I don't watch it.
I'm about
I
to
don't
get on the
watch it.
soapbox. I'm climbing it now. No, it was an ablation. Okay, the 90 days, whatever, I don't know. There's like 10 of them now. 90 Days the Other Way, 90 Day Fiancé, 90 Days Life After Lockup. I don't know. There's this dude, and he is a little brat, and his girlfriend came from Russia or somewhere. I don't remember. But he had her move in with his mom and dad. And his mom, he didn't tell her till she got here that they couldn't sleep in the same bed. He saved that one for a surprise, and she was not happy. Then the next surprise was, we live on a farm, and you got to get up in the mornings and feed the chickens and the pigs, and even though you're a city girl, and she was pissed. Well, his parents went out of town for one night, and they did it. Yes, Brandon. They did it in the hot tub with clothes on. I don't know. His mom is so weird. She was like, you can't get in the hot tub with no clothes on. And the girlfriend was like, so we can't sleep in the bed together, but we have to be naked in the hot tub. And we can't have sex in it. Well, he said we didn't. Anyway, fast forward to this week. Oh, and let me back up. Before she came here, the parents asked, is she on birth control? Does she need a doctor? No, and she refuses to take birth control. She doesn't want to. She wants to use the handy-dandy, reliable, let the man handle it method. And I ain't talking about a strapping up. And she's been on here 3 weeks, maybe. Pregnant. Oh, and he went and said she wants to leave. She wants to go back to Russia or wherever she's from. And I got to move out, Mom and Dad. He told him at like Buffalo Wild Wings or something. And she started bawling. He's a mama's boy. I want to smack the taste out of his mouth. He completely manipulated his parents. He knew what his mama was going to do. She's going to start bawling her eyes out. And he said, I don't know. Like the little emoji, like of the girl with her shoulders scrunched and her hands up in the air. That's what he did. I don't know. And she said, okay, y'all can stay in the same room if that'll. And his daddy went, heck no. And she said, yes, I'm staying. So exactly what they wanted. And then the next week, bam, she's pregnant. And this is the second couple that's pregnant, like, since the beginning of the season. And this next one, the other one from the Ukraine, she don't do nothing but walk around and say, I effing hate you. F you. Effer. Like, she hates him. And she's pregnant for the second time. She got pregnant on vacation before she got her visa over here. I don't like that show, Smothered. That's disgusting, Kimberly. I cannot watch that one. It is so cringe. No. The crazy lady, the best thing I did in my life. These people are crazy. You remove some chick over here that you don't know her. And she might be here because she loves you, or she might be here because she wants to be in America. But even if she's here because she loves you, she don't know that she loves you because she ain't never been around your ass. And she's saying she hates you every day. Okay. I heard that, Kath, that those old people were swingers. How you gonna get somebody pregnant and then they could run away and take your baby? And they've done it twice. That one dude, he's an asshole. What's his name? Yara? Is it Yara? And Joe, hold on. What's his name? Joby or something? He's a dork. And she don't do nothing but walk around and fuss and, like, cuss at him. Hey, Danes. They threw her a wedding. Y'all got to watch that show. I'm telling you. I'd be like throwing my popcorn at the TV. It's just frustrating. Like, she hated him when she got here from Ukraine. No, it's not Ukraine. Yeah, it is. I don't know. She hated him when she got here. Jovi, that's it. She hated him when she got here because when she was pregnant the last time, they met somewhere for vacation instead of, because the visa wasn't approved yet. And she had a miscarriage and had to plan to go to the hospital or something. Well, she didn't have to go to the hospital. They told her it would wait until she could get home. So he went to work. He goes away to work for like a month at a time. She hated him because he didn't stay with her, and she ended up having to go to the hospital in a weird country. And so she gets pregnant again when she hates everything about him when she gets here. And then her daddy had the nerve. They're a whole ass joke, the whole family. The daddy had the nerve to like slut shame her because of the clothes he saw her wearing on vacation on Facebook. Like, you don't tell a girl that the way you dress is concerning. Don't be walking around town. I think she knows not to be walking around New Orleans with a string bikini on that she wore in Barbados last week. What are you talking about? That is on a different level, that family. She lost the baby and they just stay together. Think they just they don't though have good chemistry. Those two, they hate each other. Except when she was pregnant this time, he told her she was lying and said, you can take a test and I'm going in the bathroom with you to watch your pee because I think you're lying. Because she's lied before to him apparently and told him she was pregnant and she wasn't. And when he found out she wasn't, she said, I told you I was joking. So he didn't believe her. And the first test they took in front of him, it was faulty or something. It didn't show 2 lines. So he said, you got one more test to prove it. Like, he was pissed. He thought that she was lying. Watch the one with Asuelo. Dang, I can't remember their names. I don't remember him. He's the one that does the dance. And his wife tried to beat up his mom. Or his sister. Yeah, that one. I mean, all these girls are prettier than the guys they're with. Of course, the guys are going to like them. But what's the girl's reason? It just don't make sense. And why? There's one from France. No, I wasn't. I was talking about Jovi, and Yara, and Brandon, and what's her name? Brandon and Elizabeth. Is it Elizabeth? I'm going to. Oh shit. Yeah, I've got it. Like, I'm so frustrated by the time I actually get through one of those videos that I should do a upload on it and talk to the screen, because I know y'all don't want to hear it. And then the people who just want to hear me raising hell, it drives me nuts. Hold on one second. What is that noise? You got that puppy loving on you, Kano?
Yeah, he over here fighting with my shoe. Quit growling at me.
Anything's cute when they're little and their breath don't stink yet. Julia. It's Brandon and Julia. He is such a little peckerhead. I'm so glad I didn't raise such a little brat. Like, my boys by the time. How old is he anyway? Like, why are you still living at home with your mom and dad? Because where I live, people are ready to get out so bad, they'll go live in just squalor. They'll go live in a crappy place to get away from home. And he's got to be mid-20s at least. He's got to be almost 30 or over 30. Something about she can see it. The mom said that tonight, and she's like, oh, I look at him, and I was worried, but they're dancing at their engagement party, and I can see the love. And then the camera goes to her, and she's like, I fucking hate you. During the dance, the couple that had the wedding, the Jovi and what's her face, Yara, Brandon's 27. They need his help on the farm. That's his excuse for being a mama's boy. And he would have no interest in leaving the farm had he not found a pretty girl that would lay with him at night. Yes, Angela and Michael. Yeah, they haven't been around lately. A whole lot. It's weird though. You'll be watching a season of that show and you think you know everybody that's going to be there, and then next week, none of the new people were on there for more than 30 seconds, and it's people from old seasons, and not. It's like, really? I forgot about them. I got my first apartment as soon as I turned 18. I got mine as soon as I graduated. Me too. I know.
I moved from home when I was 23.
Man, back when I was like turning 18, kids had to work and do stuff. Like I had to have a job if I was going to be driving around the car my daddy bought for me. I didn't have to pay for the car or insurance or anything. But as soon as I turned 18, I bought all my stuff, like my graduation prom stuff. But when I graduated, I got my own place, and I bought a car before I got my own place, and I had payments. So, I don't know. It's just crazy. This kid, he's like, I might can change your mind about us getting our own place, and her mama's sitting there. His mama was bawling, like he can't afford it. He didn't say he was moving to Russia. He said he was moving out and getting an apartment, and he strong-armed her. He just blackmailed her? No, they ain't extortion? I don't know what it is, but it won't right. Emotional something. And then he grins at the camera, and I'd love to smack him. I just can't. My mom had big boobs. I did too, back in the day. Until about 6 months ago. No, it's been longer than 6 months, I ain't gonna lie. When I get below 155 pounds, that is all boob from there. Like, really. I don't know what brought that up in chat. Angela. She sticks her cell phone, her cigarettes, her lighter, her itinerary for her vacation. It all goes in her boobs, in her bra. I moved out on my 18th birthday. I couldn't wait. Yeah, my parents knew how to run us out. Everybody left and didn't come back ever. And except for the oldest one, the oldest boy always comes back. He come back over and over and over and over. He was always like Mama or Daddy's roommate. But he's the smartest one out of us. I finished school the same day and was happy to walk away. Oh, I'm sorry. From the beatings. Oh. I got out because I was just, I wanted to get out. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I was paying my own bills anyway. Might as well have my own place, I think I read she had weight loss surgery. Angela, she looks so good. Has she lost weight? I hadn't seen her. I saw her on one of these shows, but I didn't notice. Must have been an old one. I think Joey's an asshole. I do too, Kath. But so is Yara. So maybe he meant his perfect asshole. I'm sure Vaughn can't wait to move out. I am sure too. But now she's labeled him as a possible murderer. So she's really trying to set him up to be stuck with her forever, isn't he? Or somewhere. Assisted living. She don't want him to ever get out on his own. He's gonna have to make a run for it. My mom had her wallet, key, cigarette lighter, coupons, and all kinds of shit. It was like a slot machine when she took her bra off. Oh, word. She says Vaughn won't be able to ever leave. I've heard, but she don't know that. I'm saying, I have an ex who's got family members that are, it's not called always autism. There's another, what is the other one called where it kind of looks like autism to doctors, but they don't have like empathy and social awareness. I can't remember the name of it. Asperger's. It's different from autism, but I know some kids who had it pretty bad, and they said, "Oh, they'll never be able to live on their own," and they live on their own. I know everyone can't, but you don't know. Like, doctors will tell you got 3 months to live. Doctors don't know. It might be a year. You don't know. It might be 2 weeks. What didn't kill me has made me stronger. Amen, sister.
Oh, I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, I'm not. We've been here a long time too. I don't want to go 2 hours
Oh, okay.
because people will
Yeah.
say, I like Little Red in other, like, I hear them in streams. I like Little Red's chat, but I just can't do 2 hour streams. And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to do better. I've been doing better. And then I had a few long ones recently. I've moved back home to my parents' house a bunch of times. Sometimes you just need help. Absolutely. And my sons have, but my oldest one did once. They both did once. But my youngest one, I just tried to get him to move back because he asked me about renting a room, and I was like, you can move back. And he don't want to because I said there's going to be rules. And I mean, I wouldn't pay rent. He can be grown, but I mean, there's going to be rules for anybody that lives here. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you smoking the wacky taffy or whatever it is, it's not going to be in my house because I'm not going to have to worry that my house smells like weed. I don't smoke
Well,
it.
I don't.
I've got a
I don't
grandbaby that's
mind.
going to be living beside me, and I don't want my other son to come over here and my house smell like weed. No.
Oh,
Or my
well, I
mom,
don't mind if
or
they smoke
my
weed
brother.
around me.
Huh?
I don't mind if people smoke weed around
I
me.
don't mind if people that aren't my son smoke weed around me. But not in my house. You know, just not in my house. Like, you go out the backyard to smoke it, but you ain't smoking in my house. Stinking
Oh.
this shit. Plus, it stinks so bad. It don't smell. It don't smell like it did when I did smoke it, like when I was a teenager. It's
Now that's what I had this morning was an
stinks.
edible.
It's
Yeah,
legal in Washington. I smell it everywhere. Like in the street, you just smell it. Well, you can smell it in the street here, and that ain't legal. But I just don't want people to like roll up and and I know this because he's done it. I would come home and there's nobody here, but before I open my car door under the garage or the carport, it's not even got doors. It's an open carport. I can smell weed. If you stand under a area that has a roof over it, it's going to hold in the weed smell. Sweet teas. And I don't know. I'm set in my ways. I'll live alone. Whatever. Sweet teas, thank you for the super chat, $3.99. Maybe it'll go. There is a slight delay on them. If you put limits on somebody, that is all you will see. It's not that you can't do something. You know what, Camilla? Hey, welcome. Thank you for being here, Camilla. I saw someone say in a chat earlier. Hold on, I'll try to think where I saw it. We know I'm joking. I'm never gonna remember. There it goes. I love it. It's working now.
yeah.
I did that thing to fix it. Someone said that she doesn't think he's not going to be capable of this stuff. She's trying to talk it into existence, and like, she doesn't want him to be able to do this stuff. But, I mean, she just wants to keep Todd occupied for the rest of their life. I don't know. It is Gidget. And yeah. I don't even like these. When he comes around me and like, he'll light a cigarette in front of me or ask me for a cigarette. And I'm like, get a job. What are you talking about? I don't like it. Like, all these years, like when they were growing up, all they did was bitch about cigarette smoke. They didn't like it.
Hmm.
And turned 15, 16, and they like it. My chat's awesome. They're just having conversations.
I like to see that.
5 minutes feels like 30. I don't
Ah,
know. It does for me because I have full on panic attacks. Is that weird? Like everybody I know uses weed for anxiety, and
yeah, I use it. I use the CBD oil
I would
for
have to gauge. I would have
anxiety.
to. With CBD oil, I've tried. I've tried the marijuana oil packs or whatever,
Uh
and
huh.
if I take a little teeny tiny half a hit, I'll get a little head change and not lose my shit. But I don't want to be messing with nothing that I have to gauge it. There's no way to gauge it like that. So
Well, they
I
have a
just
CBD
you can
oil that'll help you stop smoking too. You know that, right?
no, but I mean I
It's 120, 120 or $140. You take 3 drops in the morning, and it kind of cuts the urges. And all you probably want is 1 or 2 cigarettes a day.
that's a
I
lie.
think
That's
I'm
a
gonna order it.
lie.
I was like, we'll see. Maybe one day I'll order some.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Y'all said, wow, creators starting shit with other creators is only making Katie happy. She's enjoying the
Yep.
invite. Where are creators fighting? Okay, long that was cool. Um, I missed something. I haven't. I mean, other than the usual, I ain't heard any fighting. Somebody, if you see it in the chat, we can get it delivered to our house. Order. I love y'all. Amazing. Tina for 9.99. That was the first one, and I'm ass backwards. I need to change the direction of them. I don't know if I can. Yeah. Thank you for 9.99. Ain't it cute?
Yeah, I use a CBD oil for my muscles. When I have muscle spasms in my back, I rub some on there. I get my hemp oil stuff through the mail with the stuff hemp, mixed in it or whatever. My lip balms, it has cannabis in it
Well,
and stuff.
see, someone said that her husband don't smoke either, but he took a bite of her cookie. That could have been interpreted many ways. But I've eaten a Rice Krispie treats, and it tasted horrible. It tasted just like you were eating a gummy piece of weed. But it didn't do anything to me at all, and I ate
I
a lot more than I was told to.
put cannabis in my butter. You have to, melt the butter down, mix it in there,
I
let
know
it,
nothing.
cook a little bit, and then put it in a shaper that can shape the butter. And then you have to let it sit for 24 hours before you can use it.
Thank you, Camilla. I agree with you 100%. And that's what I always tell my oldest one. And that
Hmm.
I've told y'all the story of the last time I helped him, and it changed his life. And now he's like, Mama, my credit score went up 30 points. And it just makes my heart happy that he went from being like, just, I was worried that he was going to be like riding my couch forever. Or my mama's. He'd go to grandma's and live. And me putting my foot down and saying, nope, you can move out. I'm not. It changed him. It helped. I bounced out to see the tease video about the mod interview. It's all good except KJ loves to see the drama. That's it. Absolutely. I agree. So it's not drama.
93.
We'd say my niece when she was going through chemo.
Oh,
Yeah. Like some people, yeah. Look, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. It's legal most places. For he who does it, they can do it. That's fine. But I mean, I don't do it, so I don't want my house to smell like it. And my mama, every time she hears the word, she'll go, Lord, like she's 75 or something. She ain't changing her mind about it. It's the drug. I don't want her coming over here and huffing on my front porch. They don't know nothing. I've supposed to be dead. 5 times with my lupus. Oh. They don't always have edibles available. Not worth it. They didn't even, I maybe went to sleep because it was nighttime when I took it, but I don't know. Oh, Patty, thanks for hanging out with us. The cookie episode was like 5 or 6 years ago. The cookie episode. We still laugh about it like it was yesterday. He thought he was going to have to go to work and making up all these crazy stories. That's
Good
funny.
night, Patty.
Night, Patty. Pa makes me paranoid. The last time I smoked weed, I was driving home and I thought, damn, it feels like I have a flat tire. But if I get out to check, someone might get me. Then I was like, is my hood popped? That's funny. What do you mean you're allergic, Tina? I have a friend that's allergic to alcohol. Beer. She says it makes her itch. And I'm like, okay, I'll take yours. Aaron, my aunt once took my iced coffee and didn't realize it was iced Bailey's. She doesn't drink, got drunk and sick for days. My mama doesn't drink and never drank a drop until she was grown and divorced and I was grown. And we went to Applebee's and I ordered a Blue Sky margarita and we split it. And she was drunk as hell. Had to drive. She drank a half of a margarita. They're little. And it was a sweet one with like a bunch of not even real liquors in them. It was just pretty. And she was like giggly. It was ridiculous. Monica, I'll take it. Pass it over here. I need to waste some good alcohol. The only drug I ever liked was X. And it was because I could clean the hell out of my house. But the third time I took it, I knew I had to stop before I became addicted. I don't think you can get addicted to them because you can't roll, but like it depletes your brain of that happiness, that natural happiness. So when it's over, you're really down, if you noticed. And I've just heard, I don't know. But you're not supposed to be able to feel the effects of that multiple days in a row. But I know what you're saying. My friend told this story about going to the club, headed to the club in the big city, and they were sitting at the stop sign for like a super long time, and someone sober, they probably should have been driving in the car, I don't know, said something to them like, what the hell are we doing? And the girl, my friend, forgot she was driving. She was like, well, where are we at? Oh, she was in a car behind the wheel and forgot she was driving. And the little dude in the back seat said, let me drive or let me out. I don't want to go to Raleigh with you anymore. I changed my mind. Damn it. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my menu on the screen. I can't get it. I could have quit clicking buttons and it been gone 5 seconds ago. Did I hear someone say eggs? Aaron. I know people that used to love that. But yeah. I'm not the one that was in the car and forgot I was driving, I promise you, because I would never say, yeah, let's take eggs and drive somewhere.
You know what kept me from doing that? When I seen that it could cause, it can put a hole in your brain the size of a quarter. And I was like, and these people doing it too? I was like, not.
Is that what's wrong with my brain? It's on drugs. That's my memory went right, the holes in my brain. I gotta hush. I know about them little mushrooms. I've never tried mushrooms. I was always, first of all, I never was given the opportunity. I've never seen any. But secondly, I did acid a couple times with my ex-husband before we were married, before we had kids. And I didn't like hurting for days after. Like I'd been in the gym being forced to do sit-ups from like my muscles hurt because all I did for like 8 hours. You can't do nothing but laugh. That's all you do is laugh.
Oh,
And
wow.
or that's all I did. Some people don't, but I heard that from a lot of people. Mushrooms freak people out. They do. I'll tell y'all something. I tried one time, and it was legal. It was not illegal, and I heard about it on Dr. Phil. And my friend ordered it, and she was like 19, and I was like too old. I was older than 19. What's it called? Salvia. Has anybody tried salvia? It's like you put it in a little pipe and you just take one hit, and you better have a handler to hold on to your ass for the next 45 to 60 seconds, because you are going to melt into the floor and freak the F out and not know where you're
Oh
at.
my God.
It's like my friends turned into walls around me every time I did. And the only people I know that enjoyed that, doing that, were the 19-year-olds that did it. Like the young people. My friend Kim, the young girl that went to the bar with me that night, she loved it because she was 19. I was older. I was like 29. I did not love it. And I ordered it off the internet. I paid like, we paid $25 for it. And there was like 10 of us. And we probably did 4 different days. And I just kept trying and thinking, it's going to get better. No, it don't. It get better.
No, because the stories my family used to say about hash and primo and shroom.
No, this is like
Yellow
this is
Jacket,
like
that
a
was back
garden.
in the
This
day.
is like a plant, like a flowering plant or something. They they take. But I would start off on the couch, and I would wake up, or I would like come to 60 seconds later, and I'd be like across the room on the floor, leaning up against the couch between the legs of whatever guy friend was there to handle me. Like you just. And one dude said I was on a school bus. He was like 35. He was older. He was like, I was on a school bus and it weren't good. I don't like that kind of mind F. Like, I never. You can't buy it anymore? I don't know where mine came from. I ordered it. I'm telling you, son. I've tried some stuff in my life. I've never tried anything that scary and that freaky. Like, you are not in your brain. You're gone. And what if you got stuck like that? I don't know. I think it could happen, though. What's the drug where you turn into a flexible zombie? That's probably that salvia. Shit ain't no joke.
That flocka is crazy. That's what it is now.
What is flocka? Hold on, I gotta go to the kitchen. Hold on,
And
I'll be right back.
will have people freaking out. That flocka. I seen people, some people recorded it and put it on YouTube. It'll be in my news feed, and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, wow. It's bath salts. That's what it is. Wow.
Not like the bath salts you actually take a bath with, I don't think. How would one go about getting, like, I swear, which I don't know where there's any, like, my friend moved here from New York, moved back from New York, and he mentioned, all the cocaine bust where he was living before he moved here. And I was like, I don't think they have that around here anymore. And he's like, huh? I said, I haven't heard anybody say the word cocaine in years. Like, you don't hear it on the news. Nobody gets busted. Everybody's on meth where I live.
Out here,
And they ain't got no teeth. It's what?
The pimento with Sprite mix, it gets you high or something. It could kill you if you take too much of it.
I don't know. I ain't never heard of that.
I was
But
like,
I was
wow.
like, we had this conversation, me and my friend, and I was like, where would one go about getting mushrooms? I mean, do they have to go flipping cow patties? Because I've never seen one.
Oh, wow.
We're about to go to, but it got fun at the end.
Oh, I just figured out what they call it. They call it lean. That's what they call it.
Well, you named like 3 words. I've heard the words before, but I didn't know they were drugs. I'm from New York.
It's a cough
it was
syrup.
like ground zero for bath salts. They weren't
Hmm.
all crazy like the news made them out to be. They were like X with extra speed. I didn't know that. I thought they were like more like the stuff you buy from the cigarette shops. But New York's where all those shrooms are at, ain't it? Oh wait, did you say Utica? Hold up, let me roll up. Cause they's the exact town that my friend that just moved back home was in, lived in, and he moved back. I think he was here for 6 weeks and moved back. Now what? That's what you get just in time for the snowstorm. That's weird. I'd never heard of that town, but that's where he was from.
Hmm.
The medicinal properties of certain shrooms has reached the medical community. And what's medicinal about them, Yaya? And do they really do you like the stamps, like the whatever, the cough syrup and fruity drinks? That was a thing too amongst people.
Yeah, back then kids used to do
The juice.
uh,
I can't remember
what
what it
is
got.
it? NyQuil
Yes,
and
yes.
oh,
Aaron, yeah, is that a big city? It's not, is it? He lived there. His dad's always lived there. He's from there, but he moved down here when he was growing up. But he come back with a thicker accent. He was gone for like 6 years, but you probably, I don't know how big that town is. I've never been to New York.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, it's some crazy stuff out here. People trying, and it's killing them. Especially that promethazine, and they called it lean. So I'm just like, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I ain't trying to test.
Mm-mm.
Promethazine, that sounds like some muscle
Yes, it's a
relaxant.
cough syrup. It's a cough syrup that they give you.
What do they put in it?
Uh,
Because if they give you cough syrup, it's not going to.
they just put ice and Sprite or
Oh
any. They can mix
no!
a fruity drink with it.
It starts with a D. The brand name of it. I know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Isn't there a big college in that city? Utica is a small city. 56. Well, he owned a business that he took over of his dad's, but he moved here to be around his kids, and he moved back very soon. I think he got back with his ex-girlfriend down there. Oh yeah, didn't miss it. Dropping in to say, hey Cassandra. We probably won't because we've been here almost 2 hours, and I say I'm not going to stay 2 hours, and I do. Are you sure he's landscaping? Pippi Longstocking. Who else I miss? A bunch of people.
Well,
gone.
I'm gonna have to drop out because he over here getting restless and want to. Lord,
Take him outside, let him run.
it's dark now. It's dark. Mm-mm-mm. I wouldn't be able to see him.
Oh my God, Jane White said, when I did mushrooms, I was tripping, and my brother came in and in the house and said that the man who owned the cow field where we picked the mushrooms sprayed them with that poison from musk.
Oh.
Is it that's the thing though, right? They have the mushrooms, those mushrooms that you need to eat to get that grow up through cow patties, right? The cows poop and here comes the mushroom.
Yeah.
That's why I think I never sought any out. I don't know. I don't know if I could. Ugh. Oh, it's with the foods.
Miss Cassandra, I'm talking about my puppy. He over here acting silly, trying to get me to roll the ball again.
Oh, Lordy. You're going to ruin her. Him. What'd you say you named her? Him?
Dominic.
Dominic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be ruined. He'll be worth
Yeah,
the
he's
shit.
gonna spoil things.
Hey y'all, just don't let him be one of those that never stops barking at somebody. Like I have a
Oh
friend,
no.
I've been to her house 100 times. Her little
Mhm.
chihuahua will bark at me, like it's so aggravating, dude. Oh my god.
No,
Hey,
he'll sit there and he'll growl at me when I'm not paying attention to him, and then he'll come and scratch me with his paws, and then growl at me again, and I'm like, oh, it's like that, bro. You coming at me like that?
yeah, he's
And then
like,
he'll back up. Yeah.
I'm gonna get her heart before I'm ugly and smell bad. I'm gonna make her spoil me. They know what they're
Well,
doing.
Dominic, all right. Oh my god.
Um, hey, I'm getting sleepy too. I grow my
All right.
own. Wait, how do you do that? What is vermiculite? It's fertilizer, right? The most cow poop like fertilizer they make on the market.
I don't mind a man growling at me, Miss Cassandra.
Oh fuck, man. I don't know how you still got it in you, girl. I don't know because
Yes.
I was in my prime once. I'm over it. I don't care. Stay away. Don't bring your toothbrush to my house. You can stop by and bring me some steak if you want to eat. We'll cook on the grill and then you can go home. I don't want
You're
you
not
to.
even getting no breakfast. I call you an Uber. You going home. I don't care.
You ain't sleeping here.
I am.
I don't
No.
even want you
Yes, I
sleeping.
am.
I got 3
Hmm.
bedrooms, but ain't a yeah. I'm over it. If you sleep in an extra room here, I want some rent money. You can be a roommate. And there's a very, very strict. You gotta be background. You
Because
gotta have some checks done on you before you live here.
yeah,
No,
because
it's
you got to
like
think
dirt.
about it.
It's like dirt for shrooms, kind of.
You got to think about it. Men do the same thing to women. Some men, not
I can
all.
send you
They'll be
links.
like, well, I got things to do this morning. That's what they say. Well, we got things to do this morning, and you can go on home or whatever. Me, I'm like, get the hell up out of here. Bye. No.
They grow in cow shit and they have purple. I'm sorry. Like there's a conversation going and I'm like, I'm
Mm.
intrigued. I want that video. They are crazy cheap to grow and spores are legal. And my brain has holes in it apparently the size of quarters, Aaron. I don't think it'd be a good idea if I ate the mushrooms. Um, they'll run with that tomorrow on Twitter. There was another one. Where'd it go? Yeah, they grow in cow poop. And they have purple rings around them when you turn them over. We would wash them off, boil them down, and mix them with Kool-Aid. But that was in the 70s. I don't know now.
Wow.
Did they? I
Yeah.
mean, if you do get them out from under a cow patty, do you boil them because of the cow patty? Or, ooh, like that's just not, I don't know, ma'am. The chemical
Kool-Aid
is,
with shrooms.
I've heard of boiling them down, but again, I've never actually had any experiences with those. And is it like ecstasy where you can't do it day after day because it depletes your brain of the what is that word that your brain the happiness
Melatonin.
no it starts the happiness whatever
Oh,
that chemical is that makes you that tricks you into thinking you
serotonin.
yeah no whatever that
Huh?
is in your brain that makes you think you like your life. I don't know. Hold on. um
Ooh, I let me
yeah,
go because I'm getting sleepy
the
here.
serotonin and the dopamine, it like depletes it. It just makes you think you're happy, and the more you feel like you wished you weren't here. You're just like all sad and cry face, and you don't know why. Like, why am I sad? I've seen it. I've seen it multiple times. Yeah, they grow in boops. it affects the brain to the extent we hear the stories in the media of people eating other people's faces. Oh, gracious Lord.
Mm-mm.
Well, I melted into the floor one time, but I wasn't hungry. For anybody's face, especially. I never had kids, just dogs. They are spoiled. I bet. I had kids, and the dogs were still spoiled. I dated a 6'5" to 280-pound guy. He had never done anything other than drink. In Jamaica, we experienced fungus tea with honey and lemon. 10 minutes later, oh, she cut it off, and I don't see the rest of it. Hey, Dilly. If I don't see the rest of that comment, then I'm gonna go to bed mad. Big mad. Like, I'm gonna be like, bath salts make people cannibals. I've heard that. It's crazy. Because I thought that was the stuff you bought at the tobacco shops, like the fake weed. It comes in little bags.
Stevia?
I had friends that smoked it. Huh?
No, I forgot the name of it. I can't even think of the name.
Hit him, and in 10 minutes it hit him, and he was freaking out. I said, "Don't panic. It'll be over in 10 minutes." 10 minutes later, we were laughing so hard, tears falling out our eyes. Look, there was some good old days back in the day for all of us, I'm sure. But
so, what was the Yellow Jackets about?
You know what the
Yellow Jackets that they used to call back in the day. What was that?
That was truck drivers. That really won't nothing, but they're illegal now. But I lost 120 pounds taking Yellow Jackets. It was like a diet pill over the counter. It was like a what are they called? Thin something thins that the truck drivers used to buy at the truck stops. But the Yellow Jackets they still sell them. They just don't have epinephrine in them. I think that's the word. In them no more. So they don't. I mean, I would clean all day and do sit-ups and push-ups and squats and all day long. I lost 120 pounds, and they kept talking about on the news they were going to make them illegal. And I went to all the truck stops and bought all they had left because I didn't want to stop taking them. And yeah, then I got fat again. But what was I saying?
Oh, so the Yellow Jackets are like speed. Oh, okay.
Hold on. There's somebody's comment I was trying to read, and I've lost it. And I don't remember. Hold on. I've taken never cared to eat a face. That memory's gone. It's gone. Whatever it was I was thinking. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I remember exactly when people were eating other people's faces. I thought it was a rumor.
What the hell?
Yeah. I got lost driving to my house because I was in a smoke tunnel. Mini thins, that's what they were called. It's ephedrine. Mm. Yep. Well, I have all the right words, y'all know. No-dose was horrible. Oh God, they give you a headache.
I take them to stay those all the time.
I'd take them to stay awake when they'd ask me to work a double, and I'd work from 4 in the afternoon to 8 the next morning, and my head would be pounding.
Yeah, I had to take no-dose when I worked a 24-hour shift at the resort motel that I was working at. The resort hotel I was working at down in Desert Hot Springs. Yeah. Those things had me shaky afterwards and made me sleep.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. The salvia. I don't know how in the hell I remembered that word. Because it was a flower and I used to sell flowers. The salvia that scared me to death, I was convinced. And I think this is why weed gives me a panic attack as well. Because nothing bothered me when I was a teenager. And none of the teenagers or the 20-year-olds that did the salvia had a bad minute. Everybody that was grown as adults that did the salvia come back from dead, like scared, like
Whoa.
I just went to hell and back. I think I was old enough to know better to be doing salvia, and I'm old enough to know better to be smoking weed after I had kids 20 years ago. And I think it's a me thing. It was in my head. And I'm glad I'm like that, because there's no telling what I would be on if I
Yeah,
didn't have
some
that.
people can deal with it and some people can't.
Because before my kids were born, I smoked weed every day before I got pregnant with my first one, and it just went away. And
Oh,
after that, it would give me a panic attack. I don't know. It
not me.
was, you could buy it like spice.
Chill out.
Yeah,
But they got that good down here.
yeah, I'm
You
good
can
on
smoke
that.
some in the morning. You can smoke some in the morning and be high all day.
Oh, screw that. Who wants to
Oh.
get high in the morning and be sleepy? No, ma'am. I have trouble staying awake and waking up. um, my favorite place in the world is the bed.
Me too.
I remember when that Florida facing eat. Yeah, that was, everybody was talking about it. People eating faces. Dilligaff. I love it. I
You
look
let
like,
somebody try to eat my face, they gonna get a 2 piece and a biscuit right to the face.
yeah,
Please.
that's what you say. You want eat my face? What in the hell? I just got like some symbols in my DM, like the Asian tattoo, the alphabet or something. Sativa is crazy. So is flocka. I don't know what flocka is, but the salts like research chemicals. I thought, I don't know what the salts are. I don't know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. And it was legal, Aaron. Salts were legal, and it was like ecstasy with speed in it. Like, that's Molly, right?
I heard of Molly before. Yeah, I heard of it. It had people going crazy too. Just like a zombie type of thing.
I've never known anybody that was on it or did it, but I have a friend who had, her kid is between, right in the middle of my two kids. They're like 1 year apart, each of them. And he and her have this relationship, this weird, where he would do stuff and tell her. And my thing was, my kids would do that, and I'd be like, why do you have to get caught every time you do something? I don't want to know about it. Even if you're 20, I don't want to know about it. You're grown. I don't need to know, because it gives me anxiety about my kids. But they never did some of the stuff hers has tried, and he talked about the Molly, and she said it was like ecstasy, but it had meth in it. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd be willing to try that. I think I might not. I'm good on that. Google crocodile drug. It's horrible. I tripped down on acid one time. 4th of July, I got lost driving in my house. I read that one in my life. Y'all, there was like 3 drugs when I was coming up. I mean, that was it. When I was, like, before I ever did drugs, the only drugs you ever heard the word for was weed, coke, and crack. There was crackheads, but there's all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
that was the thing too back in the 80s.
I guess I'd heard of acid, but somebody was using our mailbox one time to drop off bricks of cocaine, and because when I was little, before they made the highway beside me 4 lanes, it was just a 2-lane highway, and our mailbox, you had to cross over the highway and take this little funky road that goes kind of off. Now it's completely different. The road's still there, but you have to go across the highway and take a right turn. Well, our mailbox was over there. And my brother would check the mailbox on his way home because he was fixing to graduate, and had applied to a bunch of colleges and was doing tours and stuff. He come home and said, "Daddy, somebody left us a package, and I mean, it was just weird. And my daddy called the police, the sheriff's department. They come and got it, and they said, "Yep, that's cocaine." He said, "Yep, I know." And
Oh
he
wow.
said that somebody probably just thought it's just some random mailbox, and nobody used it, so they were using it. And don't you know there were some pissed off people?
Well, when I was like four, I think I was 13 or 14. One of my neighbors that lived upstairs from us, she had done some churn, and like
What
15
is
minutes
that?
later, I don't know what it is. She was out in the middle of the street, butt naked, where the stoplight was, and I was like, "What's mom? What's her problem?
Me
Why?"
too, Aaron.
I was like, "Oh my god!" I said, "People do not need to do drugs if they cannot handle it." And I was just 13 years old when I said that. No, She
I
was
know.
butt naked in the middle of the street. I was like, no, mm-mm.
That's crazy. I was really bad. I lost everything, but I've been lucky in my life, y'all, to get through and come out with not being just living in the street somewhere. I swear. Um,
Yeah. Uh, L.A. That's where I grew up at, born and raised. I was like, oh boy, back and forth from my mom and dad from the farms, from my mom, and, back and forth. But all they did was have block parties, they have card games, playing dominoes, smoking weed, drinking E&J, Hennessy, Cavassier, and stuff, just having a good old time. That's what I remember the days of having, a good time when we was growing up. Yeah.
they used to have, this is good times, when they made this highway 4 lanes beside of me, and I was like 14. No, I'm lying. I was 15. The first time, it's happened more than once, I swear to God. There, the lot on the corner beside of my house, there's nothing there now. Well, actually, somebody bought it and they're making a business beside me. But there used to be a house there, and then the guy that owned the house built like a studio apartment, and he rented that out to the guy who run the liquor store in town. And then he put a single wide on it and rented that out to like swingers and stuff. I don't know, young couples he'd rent it out to. Well, when all that went to hell, and he and his second wife split up, the house was empty. Nobody lived over there, and they made this highway 4 lanes, and they would start setting up for click it or tickets, like speed checks, roadblocks at like 10 at night, like right when I was getting home from whatever I was doing with my friends, 10 or 11 o'clock. And me and my mom and dad and my one brother who owns the house my son's fixing to move in, he was living there. We would sit on the porch overlooking the corner, right, the stop sign area right at my house, and watch the cars get pulled over and get arrested all night. And it would go on until 2 or 3 in the morning. And
Yeah.
you'd see them throw shit out of their windows, but you
Uh-oh.
couldn't, like the cops couldn't find it, I guess. And me and Mama went to Bojangles one morning because she wanted a biscuit and coffee. And we come back and I said, "Let me out right here." And I found a bag of weed. It was like a whole ounce. And I took it in the house and I showed my daddy. And this is how I still don't know. Like, I wish I could telekinesis it and figure out what the hell he was thinking. But we had trash barrels back then, and he's like, "Yeah, that's weed." And I said, "What do you want me to do with it?" He said, "I don't care what you do with it." I said, "I'm going to go burn it in the trash barrel." He said, "All right." What was he thinking? I went to the trash barrel and put it in my shoe, and I put it in my bed. When I come in the house, I hid it in a picture frame that was hanging on my wall, and it stayed there for like 2 years because I'd never smoked pot. I was like 15. I didn't smoke pot till I was 17. Fast forward until a party one night with my boyfriend. I smoked pot with him and his sister, and there's that weed. So fast forward 2 more years, when my mama found my weed in my bag she went through when I was asleep. 4 years later, and I woke up, I paid, oh my God, it was Christmas tree. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I paid $80 for 7 grams. I was mad. I woke up and there was pieces of leaves floating in the toilet, and a note
Oh.
that said we need to talk this afternoon.
Oh.
And when I got home from school, I had to ride with her to the post office because she's dramatic, and she cried. And I said, "That's the weed I found beside the road after the checkpoint." And she's like, 4 years ago. And she believed me. I was like, "Yeah, I found it when I moved here because she left him, and I had just moved back in with her from my daddy's house because he told me I had to go because I stayed out too late." And I fooled her, or she was just dumb. I don't know. I was like, "Yeah, that's the weed. That's the same weed."
I have heard of roofies before.
Roofies is a date rape drug. What are you talking about?
Is it?
Yes, you don't take roofies. You get roofied. What are you
Has
doing?
anyone tried roofies? Yeah, I thought it was
Not on
something
purpose. What the fuck?
like that. I'm like, no, no.
I
Mm-mm.
love my Saturday nights, y'all. But I ain't gonna roofie myself.
No, thank you. Hmm.
I'm pretty. I'll do myself without a roofie.
Some people do take it for real. Wow,
Don't it
that's
just make them
crazy.
forget what they did?
I don't know.
I've never heard of that.
All these, I wonder what all these drugs are coming from.
They're
That
spraying
everybody
fentanyl
getting
on
to.
pot now. That's wonderful. Let's overdose somebody on on some marijuana. That's effed up because fentanyl is
Mhm.
stronger than heroin. That is effed up. That's what's killing all the heroin junkies in the county that I worked in is because they were lacing heroin with fentanyl. I'm just guessing because I've always heard like heroin was the cheap man's or whatever, the poor man's whatever. Isn't if you don't have a prescription for it or cancer or something, you probably pay a lot of money to get hold of some fentanyl. Why would you put it in heroin? I don't understand.
Oh God.
Like, where we riding and why I gotta die? I don't get it. Um, I've had fentanyl when I had meningitis, but it was administered by a doctor, and I promptly passed the fuck out. Um,
Wait a minute. Ain't fentanyl what
it's
kill anything?
it's a drug for massive pain. And it's usually IV or a patch. I don't even know if they make pills. Um, but why would you put it on somebody's weed? And why would you put it in heroin? And like, if heroin's cheap, why would you put a stronger drug in it that's probably more expensive? I don't understand these people
Yeah,
nowadays.
some people was putting embalming fluid in weed too, and I was like,
People used to
okay,
lace weed in embalming fluid,
no.
and it was called something. They did the way I've tried that.
Oh no. I'm
No,
like embalming fluid.
it's
I'm like,
also it's
ew.
also it's also a fish medicine that you put in your fish tanks. Embalming fluid is just a chemical, but the same chemical is used for some kind of sickness. I don't know.
Oh,
Um, but I didn't do it to the weed. I smoked a joint with somebody, and then they told me afterwards, "Oh, that was I can't remember the nickname for it. That was mean it was laced, but I didn't feel anything different. So they
what
must
is
not have done
THB?
a date rape drug.
Oh, oh. See, I got to show you how much I know
No,
about.
fentanyl.
Uh-huh.
No, I said heroin is they call heroin the poor man's drug. Because it's like cheaper than having to buy. This is what I've always thought. It's cheaper than having to buy street prescriptions. They just said it was cheap. I don't know how you buy because when somebody gets arrested where I live for heroin, they call it bindles or something or big something. So I guess you buy them by the dosers. I don't know, but I'm assuming since fentanyl is stronger than heroin, why would you put it in heroin and kill people? Because everybody doing it was dying. I just can't believe
Oh
anybody would
wow.
even try heroin if they'd read the newspaper in the county I was working in last year. It was ridiculous.
Hmm.
I mean, it's sad because some kids, I mean, it's crazy. So, a mama would come in overdosed and her son, like, come in right behind her, but he overdosed before he got in here.
Uh
And
huh.
yeah, it's crazy. And he overdosed because he did the drugs she was overdosed on while he was waiting for the rescue squad to get there to pick her up. And
Oh
then
wow.
yeah, he did it twice, and then uh, the rescue squad left, and he called his grandma to come get him, take him to the hospital, and he did another line of it before his grandma got there, and he died in his grandma's car. And we, oh no, he didn't die. We got him back with that Narcan, and he was mad and said, "You
Oh.
bitches," because he won't high no more. Um,
What?
oh, they're mad when if you Narcan somebody, and it looks like they come out of a bad dream. They jump up out of bed. They'll be blue. Jump up out of bed and like, you bitches and hoes, you bitches and hoes. And I want to sign myself out, give me my shit. And they leave. And you might see them back before your shift ends if they go do some more heroin.
Now
But
I heard about some kids these days doing Benadryl. They'd take so many of those pills, and it actually killed one girl. She was a famous TikToker, I think, and she took so many Benadryls, it killed her. I don't know. I forgot what they called it.
it's crazy. People are carrying that Narcan. They do just hand Narcan out to the addicts. Like, here,
Wow.
go kill yourself and here's something to save you. But it's not going to work every time. Um, and I have Narcan, and my sons know I have Narcan. Everybody I know that has a son that might
Mhm.
need Narcan, I've told everybody I've got Narcan here. Because I've had someone call me before and say, "Have you got any Narcan?" I'm like, "No, why would I have Narcan?" And where are you at? And they were like 20 minutes from here and 2 minutes from my hospital.
Uh
Go
huh.
to the hospital. What are you calling me for? Why would I have Narcan? Well, you work at a hospital. You're always talking about the drug overdoses. This is before I had the Narcan. And I'm like, well, I think I'll get some Narcan if they're giving it out. Um, but yeah, they can arrest you even if they find drugs in your pocket when you get to the hospital. So go to the hospital. Don't call random old people that don't do drugs and ask them if they have Narcan, because they probably don't.
Oh.
Soaked it in
Ooh.
embalming fluid. It's called wet, and I looked it up.
Oh
Kimberly.
wow. Yeah. But these
Yeah.
kids doing this Benadryl, that scares me because they they do it and make them feel weird or whatever. And one girl had to go to the hospital because she was on a TikTok live when she did it. She was recording it or either on IG or something like that, and they had to take her to the hospital.
Those TikTokers, man, I can't like. There's,
Crazy.
there's, I mean, those rich TikTokers, it's ridiculous. The show Catfish did a catfish show about for a TikToker who thought he was getting catfish, but he was really just scamming them, or it was bullshit because he thought he was getting catfish, but he really didn't. He was using the girl, and he knew she wasn't who she. It was bullshit. Um, but they went up in his house and were like, "Wow, this is." Those kids are loaded. Some of those really famous TikTokers that everybody likes, um,
Mhm.
just just money, money, money.
Yeah.
Making
Oh wow.
fentanyl is dirt cheap, even though it costs patients for. Making all prescriptions are dirt cheap. Here, I mean, if you, I worked for a medical place when I first was an adult, and I knew a lot of pharmaceutical reps and stuff, and it's so disgusting. Like, cancer patients need a shot that costs $4,000, and they have to get that shot every month or every 6 weeks for 6 months, and that shot costs them $4,000, but it costs $800 to make. It's bullshit. Um, and that's why That's why these drugs aren't allowed to have generics for a certain amount of years, because they want the main companies that brought it out to be able to get rich. And that's why if you go to the hospital and you take a Tylenol,
Uh
you
huh.
pay $37 for it or
Oh.
$80 for it. It's ridiculous.
It is. Wow.
Yes,
Hmm.
formaldehyde is the word, EKC. Word of the day. Um, it's also for fish scale. Like if your like fish aquarium has something in it that makes your fish's fins, fish, what's it called, fin rot or something? I don't remember. Scale, something wrong with their scales or the look of them.
Mhm.
There's a medicine that's just formaldehyde.
Oh wow. Hmm.
That's probably what the fool that told me I was smoking a lace. That's probably what he used, and that's probably why I didn't feel nothing different when I smoked that joint. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a gander and say this video will be on yellow when we end. I'm just guessing.
But
Um,
sometimes it's good to
One
have
for
these
yes, two
talks
for
with each other.
no. We're getting monetized. One for yes, two for no. Not tonight. And 80 for a shitty box of Kleenex. Right. Sherry, I take kratom for my Crohn's. Weed, unfortunately. Fuck, eating kratom is expensive as weed. I've seen it when I go in them tobacco shops. They have them little baggies, little bags of tablets, and it'll say like $29.99. And I look because people talk about that where I live like you might as well be on drugs. Like it's terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, why did the tobacco shops, which some of the ones around me get busted for selling stuff they shouldn't? But I mean, is kratom bad? I've never tried it, but they sell it
I
at
never
the
heard of
cigarette
it.
store. I think what I was told it was good for like they have a kind for everything. And I've asked the guy at the tobacco shop like about it because they have like a red and a yellow, but I can't understand what he says sometimes because he'll get going talking fast, and um, I think people take them when they hurt, when like for pain or for pain medicine, and then they have some for something else for energy. Kratom is expensive considering how weak it is. Well, it's weak for those with a tolerance. It knocks me on my ass if I take 2 or 3 tablespoons. Ooh, ooh. They had the pills and they had the like powder, but I can just imagine because they told me. I could just, if you ever like opened a bottle of vitamins and smelled of it and it just ugh. I don't know how somebody could take a table. Ooh. I think people use it for withdrawals from pain pills. As the guy said, pain and energy is what he told me.
Oh. I'm gonna drop out because I got company. He walking up to the door right
I
now.
bet
So.
he is. Bye. Love you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Love you too. Bye.
All I've heard about kratom is what I've heard from asking to do at my tobacco shop when I go to buy my cigarettes. The pill suck loose powder tea is the best. Ooh, does it have that vitamin smell? I can't. I mean, what am I asking for? Um, that's the iron in the vitamins. Oh God, it smells bad. It smells so bad. I can't. Oh, she's got 4 of them, Kimberly. Like she got 4 men, and they all know about each other. And don't hate the player. Hate that game. That's what she said. Don't hate a player. I'm gonna give it to Kano for turning it around on the men, because she has done it since I met her. She's always got one on the string. You need Dr. Cross to ask these questions. If she don't come here, she goes to Aaron Streams, and where else I see her? She don't come here. It's late though. I don't know where she lives. It can also be used for withdrawal, but a small portion of us get chemically addicted to kratom. Withdrawal, just like heroin. Ooh. Well, if it saves your life, it saves your life. Makes me want to definitely try it now. I know it smells so good. She's rough around the edges, but it's been almost 5 years. She's changed her life plan after it happened. I've missed some stuff. I will be in chat. He brought dinner late, but it's cool. See? He came over and brought food, and she gonna rag on him for bringing food late. It's 1, 12, 11, 10. Was it 9 or 10 there? I hear you, girl. If I was a young buck and I wasn't hating on humans right now, I might take notes from her and learn how to play her game, but I don't care. I would dump a tablespoon in water and scoop it and plug my nose and... What the hell are you doing? Oh, ooh. In your nose? I can't do the nose. Brrr. No. How would you do that? I don't know why when I was reading that I would dump a tablespoon of water and then scoop. I was like, I bought 3 different boxes of ice cream last night. I ain't opened them yet. That's all I could think about. I bought drumsticks and ice cream sandwiches and I get excited about this one. The Klondike bar on a stick with the nuts, with the crunch. Yeah. I'm so stupid. My old lady with my ice cream on Saturday night and waiting to curl up in bed with my dog. I would not be able to do that, Aaron. Well, let her pass for that. I'm sorry about your anxiety, too. It sucks. It's so bad to have anxiety. Yeah, I can't just swallow stuff if it tastes bad. Almost 10 years here. I've known him for 7. I've never liked anybody for 7 years. A man of the opposite sex. My husband, I guess I still liked him after 7. Nah, I guess I still loved him after 7. I didn't like him anymore. Alright, y'all. I got to go night. I'm so sleepy. I'm going to eat some ice cream first, though. Gidget asked you a question, Aaron. Miss Cassandra, no, nothing bad. Last I heard, she was going into criminal justice. Hey, has anyone heard anything about Chris's husband? Or Mr. X? Liz, I'm like a kid when I'm at the grocery store at the frozen section. I'm like, do I want mint chocolate chip or... I love it, and I couldn't just get one yesterday. I got 3 different ones. Yes, but depending on how many daily milligrams you're on, you may need a lot. She's expensive. I can't afford to be a drug addict. Now I want a drumstick. Oh, God, they're so good. But Cash has to get a little tip with the chocolate in it, or his mouth's drooling. And I know that it's bad for dogs to eat chocolate, but that little piece ain't gonna kill his 130-pound ass. But it might make him itch because he's allergic to something. I don't know what it is. I doubt it's probably dairy. His luck. I read that he had like 3 strokes. Who had 3 strokes? Oh, her husband? No. Hey, Aunt Lucy. Oh, it's terrible. I already fell down 2 or 3 times. I didn't hear about a stroke. There ain't no grocery stores open in the county I live in. I don't even know if it's. I wonder if Walmart is still open all night during the pandemic. But you gotta park way down there at the far away door late at night. Yeah, I'm fixing to go get my eat on. Last week when I went to the grocery store, I was just hungry. And I bought like Cheez-Its and Doritos and Twinkies. And I don't eat junk food. Like, I don't like sweets. But I went to the grocery store hungry. And I bought ridiculous stuff. And I ate it all. And I gained 7 pounds. And that is my goal. Let's gain 7 more. I would fight him for that little chocolate tip because that's the best part. I'm not a big chocolate person though. And you couldn't fight his face. I don't even... Cash! Where he's at? He's under my covers or something. You can't. He looks pitiful like he's going to drop a tear. There was just a post from Chris. Is he going to be okay? Little Red. You're just as bad as me, and I actually work in a grocery store. Oh, God. Let me back up to 2014 through 16 when I worked 3 part-time jobs because I couldn't find a full-time. And the grocery store was one of them. And I would, like, actually look at the stuff I was scanning, and I'd be like, how is that? Have you tried it? Yes, girl. I bought a lot of that stuff. Let me tell y'all something I saw. And I did see it. I saw it on Miss Wonderful. Y'all know her, the one everybody hates. I saw it in one of her videos before I knew I hated her. Or before I knew why everybody hated her. She's always cooking. She cooked some Jimmy Dean's sausage rolled up biscuit. It's like a biscuit rolled up around sausage or ham or bacon, egg, and cheese. And then she put them in a microwave. And then she said, oh, they're good. And I was like, no, they're not. Stop lying. Y'all, they're good. I bought a box at the grocery store, and they are good. Like, I don't like biscuits because they're too dry. And I can't eat bread. Those are good. You need to try them. They're like Jimmy Dean's, I think. They're biscuits rolled up like a corn dog almost. I won't mad at her for spending that $7 on that big box of biscuits. They were good. I ate them in like 3 days. That was 3 of the 7 pounds I gained. I liked her and binge watched her looking for why people didn't like her and couldn't find it. And then I realized it was because the bad stuff she says, she's like Katie does. She deletes those videos immediately. But when her bad videos are bad, they're worse than Katie's. I mean, it's bad stuff. Like calling people's babies names and racist remarks is bad. They're just since my surgery here, I can't. My belly, my little stomach pouch can't hold biscuits. I eat taters. I like taters, but they fill me up too. I'd rather stay on pills because I've done this crap for 9 years. It's so hard to get off. Gidget, you want me to tell you what you gotta do? You're gonna have to get you about 30 Xanax or melatonin, something to just help you sleep it off and stay asleep for like 10 days. Because I heard that's how long it lasts. Like, you're gonna have to, or go to, seriously, go to I had an ex-boyfriend that was, before me, had been multiple times to a detox hospital, and they give you medicine to help you detox. I think a lot of people with pain pills, once it's out of their system, they don't have to like, it ain't like crack to them where they got to go, oh, I got to have some. It's just getting past that miserable feeling when you quit taking them. I thought he fell down. Who was on the computer? Kimberly, I'm telling you. Hold on, I'll show you. I couldn't believe they were in the grocery store that I was in, because I was in like the little town market. Let me see. I'll show you. They're so good, and you microwave them, and oh, there they are. They're so good. I'm gonna go tomorrow just to buy me some. Damn it. I might have to go to Walmart or somewhere. Images. I love Google Image. Look at this. Do you like sausage, ham, or eggs, bacon? Oh, they got casserole bites too. I'm getting hungry. I like sausage. I'll show you this one. Can you see it? God, they're good, y'all. I ain't lying. And you like that's an 8-count box, but there's 4 meal like each. When you open the packs, there's 2 in every pack, and I can't eat 2. So Cash got one, I get one. They are yummy. The first time I tried cooking, I put them in the air fryer and I fell back asleep. And they got crispy. I like the breakfast bowls, because I try to eat a lot of protein. See, they make those sub boxons to help you get off pain pills, but you still got to go through the withdrawal if they ever get you off the subs, because you're addicted. Yeah, it looks like they could just put you to sleep for 2 weeks. Just take a nap. It'll be better when you wake up. I'm hungry. I'm fixing to go eat, Leanne. Look at them biscuits. They're good. And I'm out of them. I don't have any left. Damn it. I want y'all to get in the kitchen. Chris was on live. He was walking around, started having chest pains, talking about all needed done at the house, which didn't matter. Then he fell at the hospital. Oh, it's terrible. I hope he's okay. I've been praying for them, but she can't listen to what doctors say. Like, you can't. They told my kids that their daddy would never, ever be their daddy again. His brain was mush on one side completely. He died on the table. They couldn't even finish the surgery, and he signed himself out of the hospital and didn't go to his rehab, and was working like a week later. They give you anesthesia like a coma until you go through. I don't know. The only person I know that's ever been there was for alcohol, because he would have grandma's seizures. He was so addicted to alcohol. And they would give him lithium, I think is what he told me. But he said they wouldn't give it to him, like, to take. It might not have been lithium. It was something they would give him. And it made it bearable where he didn't have a seizure or the shakes. I don't know. Suboxone withdrawal is much worse than the pill. Saying they help with chronic pain. I don't know. I know people who switched over. I know a girl who switched over on purpose because she wanted to get off pain medicine. It's like lithium, but it's a benzo. Well, but the name sounds like lithium. Maybe that's why. Librium, that's what it is. Yeah. I don't either, Aaron. Like, I get 90 Xanax a month, and I might take 20, and 10 of those might be most likely to help me go to sleep at bedtime, because I don't like to take them during the day because they make me sleepy, and I don't like being sleepy during the day. If I have an anxiety attack, I will take one. Other than that, I just hold on to them in case I run out of insurance, which I do. I did. Y'all know. Librium. That's what it is. And lithium's what they give people who are out yonder and need to be reeled back. Like, that's a strong medication. Like a chemical imbalance. She can only go in every 8 hours. I've been dead more times than alive. Doctors don't know anything. Yeah, I know a guy that died 3 times from accidents. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't like it. Like, I don't. People. I know somebody who takes Xanaxes and it makes them steal stuff. And he's not taking anything else. It just makes him want to steal stuff. And the fool come and ask me, could he get some of my Xanax? I'm like, get out of my yard. What are you talking about? Here, I feel like having something stolen from me today. You dumbass. You can't make this shit up. If I felt like telling y'all the county I lived in, you could Google it and you could read the mugshots for days and just entertainment. Yay, Sherry, that's good. Xanax makes you clean. What the hell? It makes me dream about cleaning. I found the ice that hurt my back. Flexerol. Red, did he steal anything out of your yard? No, because I didn't give him no Xanax. Go get it from somewhere else and steal from them. I mean, how are you going to tell someone that Xanax makes you steal? And explain it to them, and the next time you see them, it's asking them for some of your Xanax. No, sir, you done effed that up. I am not a plug. I drank myself into a coma almost and still remembered shit. I can't remember anything if I drink and take a Xanax. Like, that's something I do not do. You do not mix. I can drink one beer. I ain't taking a Xanax because I won't know what happened at all. If Xanax makes you clean, do you have ADHD? I do have ADHD, and Xanax does not make me clean. ADHD medicine doesn't make me clean. No, I'm joking. It did. It made me like buzz around and tick like a clock. Like, oh, I love ZQL. Or I did. I don't have trouble falling asleep anymore, y'all. Like, it's like, I lay down and I am out. But then, like last week, and then 2 weeks before that, I'll be up. When I look back at it, like think on it, I feel like I've been up for 4 days. I'll literally take little cat naps. And then I saw Erin say she calls them sleep benders. And I'm like, that's what I do. I don't do it when I'm working. But you let me get off schedule and not have a regular scheduled life, then I'm sleep bending or whatever it's called. Oxys gave me a headache. I had them after my stomach weight loss surgery, and my coworker called to check on me about the third or fourth day, and I said, I felt good the first day or two, but I think I might be dying. Like, I don't feel good. My head hurts. She said, what are you taking? And I told her, and she said, don't take those. Go back and just take the Vicodin you had before you went to the hospital. And my headache went away. So I don't know if that's a thing or if I was allergic, but did not like those little tiny pills. Tramadol is another one that made me do weird shit. Tramadol, isn't that like Ketorolac? Isn't that like Tylenol, basically? I had a little vial of Tramadol that I found when I was cleaning my laundry room that somehow come home from me at some point when I was working at the hospital. And I'm like, who's gonna stick? I don't know how I got it in my pocket, but I found it. And it was in a cigar box in my laundry room. And I'm like, what the hell? Who put this here and why were they saving it? I thought Tramadol was Tylenol. Fireball will make you go night-night. Fireball gives me heartburn and the vomits. My gaming computer is almost ready, just waiting on the keyboard and mouse. Yay! Sleepy. My daughter got it for cramps. Yeah, I gotta go to sleep. And I gotta give myself time to eat an ice cream sandwich because I haven't had one in a week or two. Imagine ADHD and narcolepsy share similar traits. Huh? I know they use the same medicine to treat the two. But I have ADHD. Is that why I'm sleepy all the time? I've never heard that. I know that they, I don't know. I'm getting squirreled into the conversations after I say I'm leaving. Tramadol messes my head up. Hey, Terry C. Xanax will shut my mind down for sleep. That's not why they're prescribed to me, but I'm sorry to hear that. I am. I haven't talked about this shit in forever, guys. I'm 46 and haven't messed with nothing since mid-30s besides shrooms. And that shocked me, honestly, the first time I ever heard you say that, and it's been a while. Because you don't think it's somebody you're, like, our age, just knowing where to get a shroom. I didn't, because I didn't know you knew how to grow them and stuff. I'd be making me a side lick if I knew how to grow them in my flower pot. Someone tell me the name of the book that Toad rated. Aaron's got you. What's that book called? I'm a racist asshole. I don't remember the name of the book. Jane, I feel like that's a trick question. Okay, someone tell me. Yeah. Why is that a trick question? Are you going to read the book? Hey, butterfly kisses. Ooh. Oh, yeah, Mein Kampf. Like, what an asshole. And does Katie sit back and wonder, is he trying to sabotage me? And then does Toad sit back and wonder, is she trying to sabotage us with her live streams? I had a guy, then a guy split with his woman in family court was a thing, so no more shrooms. I'm 46. I don't know anyone else I learned how. I don't know anyone either. Like, all I know is there's a bunch of people with one particular drug problem that live around my vicinity, and they could use some dental care and some probably jail time. Like the people that stole my golf cart batteries and stuff. There's nothing worse I hate than a thief, y'all. Life is scheduled around naps. Hitler's Manifesto. Hey, Lisa. Sums, welcome. Thank you for coming. If I've missed anyone's name, I'm sorry. I've had fun tonight. I really think neither one of them think of the other. They do what they want. I just wondered, does he know the stuff she said? And I can't think of it right now. But there's particular things that she has done that I'm like, does he know that she did this stream right here? Does he know that she said absolutely without taking a half a second to think about it when that lady said, do you think your son could murder someone? Yes, I do. Does he know she said that? Because he should pop her in the mouth. No, I'm joking. But I'd have got popped in the mouth by my mama if I'd said that about anybody. I'm not condoning violence. I was joking. It's been making me really sad to know no matter how hard I try, it will never stop. I'm sorry. I ain't never seen a mushroom, Jane White. I just always heard they grew up through cow patties, and it just messed up my interest. No, he's not all. He wasn't back then. When that video was made, he had a job. And he wasn't always in her channel before he lost his job. It was like kind of random when he'd be there. Alrighty, y'all. I love y'all. I've had so much fun tonight. I'm not even going to bother. I guarantee you. Doesn't he hear how she talks about their child like an object with no love? You're right. My video is it? Let me check my monetization. Oh, I just inserted an ad, so I didn't mean to. I wanted to check it. Mushrooms grow in woods good around moisture. Night, Monica. Night, Aaron. Thanks for coming. It was fun. They'll be saying a 3-hour stream. Who wants a 3-hour stream? It takes an hour and a half to get warmed up. Yeah, I hope everybody has a better day tomorrow and the weeks that come that are going through hard stuff right now. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Aaron O'Kelly, thank you for coming. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. I love y'all.